I just want to take a few minutes and share with you, if you'll stay with me over these next few minutes, something that I think you might find very interesting, something that I'm really excited about. Not trying to sell anything, not really trying to promote anything in particular, other than the fact that I've found a way for me personally that allows me to be able to, I think, be able to lose some weight that I would like to lose fairly easily and in a very natural way. If you have an iPhone, there's an application, it's a free download, and it's called Lose It. And certainly if you don't have access to iPhone, you can go to the internet, loseit.com. They also have a Facebook page at Lose It, and where people go in and actually share what they've experienced by being on this weight loss program. Really, it kind of came about by accident. My wife and I were watching one of the morning shows, and they were talking about this download. And she said, maybe it's something we ought to try. And of course, first I slept it off because, I've never really had any real success in sticking with anything of this nature. And but then we started looking at it and said, well, let's give it a try. And we did. A little over 2 weeks ago, we started. You can go in and actually input your current weight. You can put in your goal, how much weight you'd like to lose, and whatever time span. And I happen to choose, I'd like to lose about 20 pounds between the first of the year and March 15th. So what that came out to was that based on give you a calorie budget, and mine's about 1,300 calories a day, that allows me to lose 2 pounds a day, 2 pounds a week, and then be able to achieve my 20-pound loss in that time period. You can stretch it out as far as you want to or shorten it. Just keep it realistic is the main thing. But the thing that it does is it really educates you on how many calories you're intaking. Because you can input various types of foods and it'll give you a calorie count for certain portions and so forth. It also really educates you how important portion control is, even on those foods that we really like and don't think we can give up. So the thing that I've learned is, like, for instance, I have a love for banana and peanut butter sandwiches on pumpernickel bread. I've eaten them for many, many times, and I usually eat it in the morning, and that's 500 calories. So what I've come to the conclusion is I don't want to sacrifice 500 calories for one sandwich. It's not worth it. I want to be able to use that toward other types of foods that have lower calories and gives me the benefit of being able to stay within my budget and be able to reduce at least those 2 pounds per week that I'm looking to achieve. Well, the other thing, like ice cream and bread, I just love. It allows you to be able to look at that and say, oh, is it worth it? And you can eat smaller portions or treat yourself every now and then, but steady habits of a lot of those high-calorie foods are not good for any of us. And I know there's been many days I've taken in 3,500 calories, and it's just really something. This is very eye-awakening. The other thing that it might do, too, if you're standing in line in a fast food restaurant, of course, if you look at your calorie count in advance, you might not be there to begin with. But believe me, if you're standing in line, you're thinking of what your purchase is going to be and you input it, you may want to turn around and leave, because sometimes the calorie count is so high on a lot of that food, and you may ask yourself, this is not worth blowing my almost entire day's worth of calorie budget on one meal. It's really not that fulfilling anyway. So it really makes you aware. It gives you the opportunity to be able to make decisions and control your own destiny. Also, exercise, naturally all the benefits that it always has, gives you an extra added benefit, because as you burn calories through exercise, you get to add those back into your budget. And for instance, I usually do a 45 to 50 minute brisk walk. Okay, that's 180 to 190 calories burned for me. And so I have that ability to add that back into my daily budget. Sometimes I go on the treadmill. I might burn 300 or 400 calories. Well, there again, that's a great benefit. Now, I'm not going to run out and buy a hamburger and eat 600 calories because I saved myself 400. Point of it is, it gives you opportunity to be able to even come below your budget and to be able to lose weight faster. Again, in my first week, I lost 4 pounds. In my second week, I've lost 3 pounds. I've averaged about 1,100 calories a month on my 1,300 budget. And I'm progressing now in my third week, and I'll keep you posted on how we're going. It holds me accountable, at least to be able to talk about it. And if any of you out there, would like to talk about it, I'm not an expert on it. I'm not trying to promote Lose It per se. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just trying to share with you. It's something I've found very easy to use, and it's very educational in the process. So I'll keep you posted. The future videos will be much, much shorter. I just wanted to give a little introductory on this, and I'll be sharing with you as my friends as we go.